Hey cats, this takes me way back to when I was a kid. So many years ago, we used to go on these Sunday mystery rides. Now this is way out in the middle of nowhere in Little Town, Ohio. It's in a town called Bellevue, Ohio. And it is the Seneca Caverns, way out in the middle of nowhere. Now as we're driving here, we remembered when I was a kid, there used to be all those signs, you know, on the leading up to it. See the Seneca Caverns, don't miss it, turn around, you missed the Seneca Caverns. And on the way out here, we didn't see any signs, and we wondered, well, there's the old signs right there. They have put them away. And here at the Seneca Caverns, you'll see behind me, cemetery. V tells me those are the people that went down into the cave and never made it back out again.
Smile, caveman. You're gonna do the cave. Neat little gift shop. Got some cool stuff in here. Oh, look at all this stuff. It's crazy. How pretty. Agates. These Seneca Caverns were discovered in 1872, and I'll tell you how that happened. There was a couple of kids that were with their dog just out hiking around, and their dog picked up the scent of a rabbit. Well, the dog took off after the rabbit, and a rabbit went down in a hole. The dog went down in the hole after the rabbit. And the boys, they heard their dog way down in that hole, but they couldn't get their dog out. So they started digging with some sticks and stuff, and eventually the hole caved in, and down they went, and they fell about 10 feet down into the cave. At that point, the cave was discovered, and it was only about 2 foot high. You had to crawl into it on your hands and knees. It was very shallow because it was full of dirt. So over the years, different owners, people had dug a lot of the dirt out. They carried most of the dirt out of the cave where you could actually stand up and walk in it then. Eventually, they started giving guided tours of the cave. Well, I'm going down in the cave, V isn't, and I'm going to take the tour. Now, they say no video cameras down there. You can take as many pictures as you want. They just don't want you playing with cameras down in the cave for safety reasons. Well, I've had my tour of the cave. I'm heading back now, and
Like I said, they didn't want you doing any video. I did manage to get a couple little clips here and there, just inconspicuously, just to give you an idea what it's like down there, but I couldn't give you the full tour. But it was a long tour. It was a deep cave. It was cold down in there. It felt really good because out here it's like 90 degrees today. I wish I was back in there where it was cool. These sitting in here waiting for me. So that was it. That was the tour. It was well worth it. 16 bucks for a senior pass. Wasn't bad. It was worth every penny of it. Very interesting. And like I said, I got a little winded coming up out of there because the steps were very steep and you're going up. I think they said, I don't know how many 100 feet. We're about 100 foot below ground level at the bottom where there was water. And the cave keeps going down below water level, but nobody's ever gone down in there because it's too narrow to go down in with scuba gear. But they don't know where the bottom of the cave is. I don't know that they ever will. Maybe they could send like a remote camera down in there or something. I don't know. But anyway, that was our adventure for today to the Seneca Caverns in Bellevue, Ohio.
I came for the ride. I read online before we left and it scared me, the stuff I read. I was like, no.
So you got any of that buttered popcorn left?
No.
All right.